Yeah, hello, wonderful people, viewers and subscribers. It is me, Asuchined Peters, the voice of the people, the voice of God, the voice of our ancestors. I'm here to address Nnamani, the former governor of Enugu State and currently a senator, representing whether his people or his personal interest, of which that is what most of them do. Okay, I came across a video where he granted interview on television talking about his Imbocentrism, his the issue of restructuring of this country and the rest of them. I want to address him, but first of all, I want you to listen to him. I'll be right back to draw the lines.
When I talked on my lecture, I was trying to differentiate between ethnicism and ethnocentrism, right? I believe that you have to be a good Igbo to be a good Nigerian. You have to be a good Yoruba to be a good Nigerian. I'm not interested in Igbo presidency and like that. I'm interested in restructuring. Restructure Nigeria so that my people, the Igbo people, will have the same capacity, the same potential of achieving their Nigerian dream. Similar to somebody, a Hausa Fulani from Sokoto, a Yoruba from the Southwest. I'm not interested in restructuring in Igbo presidency. Those who have had the presidency for 40 years, 50 years, what do they have to show for it? So it's not an issue of who is president. It's an issue of a fair, equitable structure for Nigeria. Fair, equitable share of our resources. Those who have the resources, then they keep their resources, no problem. If they keep their resources, then others will have the incentive and the stimuli to look for their own resources within their area. Keep your resources, right? Diffuse power, fiscal federalism. Diffuse power. There are certain areas the federal government can keep, like foreign policy, defense, but diffuse power down to the states, to the federating state. Restructure. That's my interest. It has nothing to do. We've gone beyond the Igbo presidency, Yoruba presidency. The presidency can come from wherever it's going to come, but provide fair, equitable, just structure so that our children and our children's children can fulfill their potential. So I don't talk about Igbo presidency. I don't talk about Igbo presidency. I've gone beyond that. Talking about restructuring.
So back to a topic that you like.
I'm not going to tell you everything now. I did Kuchi fire for. But Nigeria is not about the presidency. Nigeria is about how do we live together? How do we share our resources?
You've seen it. Good. Nnamani. And the rest of Igbo politicians, and perhaps also all Nigerian politicians, they pay lip service. They say one thing and they mean another. They tell you one thing and they are doing another. Hypocrisy is their second name. Why do I say that? The man Nnamani, you are a senator, serving senator. I want to ask you just a very simple question. You are talking about restructuring. What have you done as a senator to raise a bill to start the process of restructuring Nigeria? What effort have you made to bring the rest of your colleagues pursuing their personal interests just as much as you do? Because that is what I keep saying it until you guys prove me otherwise. How have you rallied round to gather Southeastern senators and lawmakers and the House of Rep, not just Southeast, even the South-South and also the Southwest, and most part of Nigerian people talking about restructuring? You come on the TV, you know, these people, they are very good. When they are out of office, they become agitators like us. But when they are there, they keep playing politics with the lives of people. You see him, he's a senator, current senator. talking about his passion for restructuring, paying lip service without any action to back it up. My dear, time has gone when you just shun out things and think people like us will just take it hook, line, and sinker. And we are here to dissect whatever thing you say and bring it to the people for them to dissect. Because many people, they don't, ask, pertinent questions. They don't ask critical questions. I ask you, Ken Nnamani, what have you done? What is your position regarding open grazing that we've been shouting? Thank God it has come to the point that you guys have seen very clearly that that the issue of headers, which you people have been playing politics with, have gone beyond politics. And it will definitely, and I say it boldly, that will be the beginning of the end of this British colonial contraption. And there is no going back on it because it is too late. It is too late. The people have woken up. The people are doing the needful. Because you failed. Government, you have failed in your primary responsibility to protect lives and properties. And you've continued to play the politics of the Fulani people. Because you are their slaves and their stooges. That is why you cannot boldly come up and stand where your people stand. The people you so-called represent. I'm not just talking to Ken Nnamani. I'm talking to the rest of Igbo politicians. And by and large, the Nigerian politicians who have made themselves stooges of the caliphate. You know these guys, they are just after oppression, occupation, and taking over people's land. And they are using open grazing. When I was shouting, this open grazing is the gateway through which they are going to possess people's land. And the federal government have played with every sense of their responsibility. They have used everything within their gaps. They have used everything they have in their arsenal to push for this federalization. What do? You keep quiet. You play politics. You exchange envelopes. And you come here to say restructuring. I want to see you on the floor of the Senate pushing and advocating for not just restructuring, because we have gone beyond that. We'll talk about completely overhaul of this British colonial contraption, beginning with that constitution of impunity that have empowered corruption in this country. Overhaul that constitution, propagate for regional government, let everyone go back home and think for themselves, include referendum in their own constitutions, regional constitutions, to decide whether or not to continue with this failed experiment called Nigeria. Until that is done, we will never trust you guys. And we'll continue pushing until the freedom of my people are secured. I've spoken my mind. If you like this video, share it. This is where we speak to authorities without fear. We know they look anybody face. Go out there and do the needful, because we are no fools. Share this video if you like. Drop your comment. Let me have your opinion. And I tell you, we will stop at nothing until the freedom of my people are secured. Thank you so much for watching. Keep liking, keep subscribing, and keep sharing. I'm signing out.